Daily card highlight number 71, we've got Sands of Time from Visions for $3.53, illustrated by the talented Paul Lee, legal in Legacy, Vintage, Commander, and Oathbreaker, ran in 672 decks on EDH Rec. Sands of Time is 4 colorless for an artifact. Each player skips their untap step. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player simultaneously untaps each tapped artifact, creature, and land they control, and taps each untapped artifact, creature, and land they control. Some interesting rules stuff with this. Creatures with phasing phase in during your untap. Any creature with phasing or that is phased, do not phase back in as long as this is in play. So a pseudo answer to any Teferi's protections at the table. You can also tap mana in response to Sands of Time's trigger to float mana. This mana will empty as soon as you move from untap to upkeep, but if you got some instants to hold priority with, then you can just use it there. And there's also no reason to not tap all your lands in response to this, because then they'll just all untap due to the Sands of Time trigger. So this card does arguably get outshined by stacks pieces like Meekstone or Kill Switch, but to be honest, my mind didn't even think of this as a stacks piece. I thought of this as like an activated ability tap untap decks like Dream card. This card works really well with cards that are able to control what's tapped and untapped. Like Glare of Subdual was made to interact with this. In response to Sands of Time, tap all your creatures to tap all your artifacts, then float all your mana, and then you've got a completely untapped board with Sands of Time and all your opponents have to dance around it. This works great in commander decks like Alando or Dyna Air, based around tapping and untapping your own things to maximize value. So putting Sands of Time in a deck like that, 1, makes your opponent's life difficult, which we love, and 2, allows us to tap and activate in response to the Sands of Time trigger, letting us keep most of our stuff untapped and ready to use again. Let me know if you've played with or plan on playing with this card, and drop a comment down below of a commander or interaction that I missed, and go play some Magic.